Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Man United Agenda. This is our Wednesday night, and it's transfer time. Welcome, Mr. B, on Monday, and I've over in Spice. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Hello, welcome. So, guys, big news today. Manchester United almost there with the Jadon Sancho deal. Almost there with it. The saga continued from last year, and the saga has continued. Dortmund has released a statement to say we have to get the transfer done within a certain time, otherwise the deal will be off. So, to begin with, what we're going to do is, on Monday, he's going to read us a statement about the deal. So,
good evening, everyone. Man United have a deadline to complete Jadon Sancho transfer with second bid is tabled. Borussia Dortmund are said to want the future of Sancho resolved before their pre-season tour begins on July the 23rd. That's according to Sky Sports News reporter Darmesh, who claims Man United will need to move quickly after the European Championships to land their top target. The Red Devils have already been working hard behind the scenes to get an agreement in place with Dortmund, but so far that has proved tested.
We've been here before, haven't we? This testing ability. Ivorian, let's start with you. This testing resolve. Last season, we missed out on Jadon Sancho on about, I think it's about 10 or 15 million difference, where the club didn't see eye to eye on the agreement. Now, this deal now with it, it's almost like we are going in, but we're getting him as a cheaper bargain. But Man United is keep doing this whole thing where they're bidding less and less, and Dortmund is sticking to their guns and saying, no, we want this. Why do you think we find it so difficult to get, especially a big transfer over the door, should I say?
Well, you just have to look at, first of all, one of the main reasons is, of course, our recruitment team. The people that are behind it, such as Ed Woodward, probably who else now? Matt Judge. You've got the new structure of John Murtaugh and Darren Fletcher. What shocks me is that this is a player, I keep saying this again, we shouldn't be a few weeks in after the season is done and we still haven't signed Jadon Sancho. This is a player that you've been eyeing up, that you wanted, that you was in discussion last season, and you failed to meet their demands. Now you know who your devil is. You know, the devil that you know is better than the devil that you don't know. You know the board of Borussia Dortmund. You know how they behave. So why are you messing around? Why are you trying to haggle? You know they're a team that doesn't haggle. Stop snoozing before you lose. And I'm actually tired of it, guys. I blame our board. They're the reason why this is stalling. I don't know why you're haggling over a couple of millions. Like, we clearly can see the type of player he is. We need him. We're desperate. You wanted him last year. As soon as the season finished, this season, once we lost that Europa League final, the very next day, I expected breaking news. Manchester United have agreed a transfer fee. If you're really serious about elevating for next season, if you're a serious club, you would have agreed a fee. We shouldn't be waiting 2-3 weeks after the season's done during Euros. Look at this. And then we'll miss now on other top targets, you know, while everyone goes away, slips away from our fingers, going on a free transfer and etc. We're still out here trying to handle one deal at a time. It is sad. It is, again, to answer your question, it's the owners. Not good enough to get a deal done.
And I'll totally agree with that. Mr. B, again, I think we started this whole streaming, and I think we started off with the Sancho thing as well, didn't we?
We did, boy. I remember. Oh, my. You know what? The thing with Man United, you know what you're going to expect. You know it's going to take forever. I just hope that for once, I mean, they've had a whole year.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? They've had a whole year, 356 or 300, whatever it is, days 65. They've had. Sorry, yeah, and they still.
It was a leap year this year, so
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's a joke, man. It's a joke. What it does, it sucks to draw out the signing. You know what I mean? It just, you know, I want him to come. I'm not going to sit here and pretend. I want Jadon Sancho at Man United, but yeah, I will be happy when he comes. Don't get me, you know, I'll do the whole, yay, whatever. But up until now, man, it's just sucking the life out of me, man. I don't read none of the press statements. I don't follow none of the tweets. There ain't no point. When he signs, I'm happy. Until then, it's the same normal Man United longing things out.
On Monday, again, frustration for us as fans because I don't understand. When Ferguson was there, it's almost like if he wanted a deal, the deal was done. The deal was done. You didn't even know about the deal was happening. It just got done. Since these guys come into the club now, it seems like it's like almost like a publicity. And I think partly to do with it is because we're on the stock exchange and it's almost to like push the stock market up for the Man United. So then the sort of stock will go up higher. So it seems like we're doing something. But then obviously it comes to it and we pull out all the time.
Yeah, totally agree. I mean, I just have to echo what the guys have said already. I think Edward Woodward, I think he's one of these guys. He's obviously rich. He must shop in somewhere like Waitrose. I reckon he stands around till closing time and gets all reduced items. That's the kind of way he does business, you know?
Monday, I won't be surprised if he goes into a pound shop and tries to negotiate in a pound shop.
This is what I'm saying. But he acts like he's got his shit together. Excuse me. But yeah, anyway, I just want the deal done. I think it will be done. So let's hurry up and get this thing because he can go and play a blinder tomorrow and Dortmund might say, you know, thing. But Dortmund, like I said, they're a team of their word. 23rd of July. Don't be put off like that. Let's make it before even July comes round. You know, don't waste time. Let's get this deal done so we can get other transfers in and we can start our pre-season with a fresh new squad.
We can get what in? We can get what in? Other transfers.
Other transfers, yeah.
We're going to sign one player.
You keep saying it. You said it all year. You said it all year. But you said you spend more than something like 50 mil or something like that. Didn't you?
Look, it's gonna be the rest of the money. We're definitely if we pay 80 million for him, and what's the rumoring money we got? 100 million.
Yeah.
Bro, what we're gonna buy with 20 million pound?
Rumors.
What we with 20 million? F all. We may as well give the rest of it to Dortmund because we can't spend it on nothing else.
Well, that's interesting because it looks like we might be buying a 17-year-old, which we're going to be going on to soon, which might be cheaper. A midfielder who's actually quality, but might be
17-year-old.
Yes, yeah, Polish 17-year-old. We're coming on to that anyway.
All right, cool. All right, I've got something for that anyway. But go ahead.
Okay, so with it now, this is a statement. So this is a statement that came out about an hour and a half ago.
All right, Romero, he says Man United prepared to pay 85 million. That's euros, I imagine. Yeah, 85 million euros. Man United confirmed the intention to include add-ons payment structure to be discussed now. Permanent personal terms and agent fee already agreed. Dortmund feeling deal is now closer as per something at Bayern, but they want 95 mil. This is euros. Are they talking euros?
It's euros. It's
Okay,
euros. They're talking about.
That makes
They're
sense.
talking about euros. And then we've got this other one that came again.
So this is another statement saying new offer from Man United for Jadon Sancho new offer from Man United for Jadon Sancho to Borussia Dortmund, and both clubs are close to an agreement. That's from Christian Falk. From FC Bayern. Man United prepared to pay 85 million euros for Jadon Sancho. United confirmed the intention to include add-ons. Payment structure to be discussed now. Personal terms and agent fees already agreed. That's from Romero. Second.
And the thing is, with him, I would say I would probably be a bit more gospel with him because he's not normally wrong with transfer. He's about 90% accurate normally with transfer. So the deal seems like it's almost over the line. So I don't want to hear anything in about a week's time or so. Unfortunately, we pulled out the deal or something like that because that would be then very upsetting. So, guys, if you're liking, please smash that like. Please smash that subscribe button. We are the Man United Agenda. We've got Mr. B on Monday and I've over in Spice on the channel today talking all things Manchester United and transfer. So, we're going to move on to the next one. Oops, no, we will move on to this one here. And guys, who picked him in their list the other day? Let's see, who picked him? Who picked him? Hands up. The guilty party is there. Right. Torres, I'm telling you, it's almost like a sign. It was written. It's almost like we did that show and their board was watching the United Agenda to say, right, these guys must be seeing something. The eye test was there.
Keeps happening.
It keeps happening.
Yeah.
So let's start off with you first, Amanda, because you were the one who picked it. So we're talking about 50. I put in pounds, but it's actually 54 million euros. It is 54.1 million euros. This is a player Now he's only 24 years old. He's only 24 years old. He's a Spanish international. He plays centre back. He plays for Villarreal. We went up against him last season in the final, and he was very dominant in the final against us. Not going to deny, Villarreal, very nice setup and everything like that. Last season for Villarreal, he played 33 games for them, and he scored 2 goals. In Europa League, he played 9 games and scored 1. His valuation at the moment on the market is only 50 million euros.
Okay, so these stats mean nothing to me. We can watch Euros right now and do our own test, and decide whether he's good enough. We've watched him in the final, and now we're watching him for Spain. I think Spain had a good result today again.
They did 5-0.
Well, there you go, 5-0. 5-0.
Really?
He didn't play. He came on as a sub. He came on
the last 7 minutes.
Last 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes he came on.
I'm going to keep it brief because if you really want to know my views on him, check our last show because I gave a whole little summary on him. I'm just going to keep it brief. There's one of 3 or 4 players that we're in for at centre-back. It's clear that we do want a centre-back. Does that mean Bailey's going after signing a contract? I don't know. Does it mean he's going to go now? I like Pau Torres, left-footed, relaxed, composed, and calm. That's just what we need. So, yeah, let's get that deal done.
He can play in both positions as well. So, obviously, he can play the right of centre-back or the left of centre-back. Ivorian, with him coming in, is this a sign that we're not going to go for the guy at Real Madrid? Because he's younger. Right. He's only 24 years old. Veron, a French international. He's only 24 years old. And I think Veron is, how old is he? About 27, 28?
27. No, about 27. Maximum.
Yeah, say 27. He's only 24 years old. And he seems a lot more...
I could be wrong. I feel like he's 26. But he came to Real Madrid at the age of 18.
27 going on 28. Mm-hmm. 27 going on 28.
Yeah. So this here could be a signing, and I think the partnership with him and Maguire, he looks very, very composed watching him playing for Villarreal. Because as we said, I only saw him for like about 8-9 minutes today when he came on for Spain. But he looks very composed from what I've seen him from Villarreal, and I think for us as Man United fans, this would be a good signing.
All right, cool. I've watched Pau Torres and I've followed Pau Torres, and obviously looking at our team. Thank you, Mr. B. That was the right question to ask. Us signing Pau Torres is us signing another Harry Maguire, someone that's good on the ball. He'll be very useful if we play possession-based football and attacking football. However, we want someone that's got pace. We need pace. No, Monday, you can shake your head, but we need pace. And we sign him. Are we getting someone that's better than Lindelof? Yeah, but we're getting someone that's on the same level as Harry Maguire, who's good on the ball, can pass and etc. But still, we're going to be exposed. So if you play both of them, the problems we had last season is still going to be the same problems that we'll have this season. Yeah. You cannot sleep on Rafael. You cannot. Yeah, we can't play high up the pitch, and we're going to have to end up playing McFred if we don't sign a holding midfielder. You cannot sleep on Rafael Varane. If we have the money for Rafael Varane and we want to level up, as people say, then you sign him, because he will make that 80 million defender look like an 80 million defender. He will improve him. We need a world-class defender that's got leadership qualities, that's been there and done that, that can help take Manchester United to the next level and help organize the defense, the back line. Because I've noticed last season, without Harry Maguire, that defensive line, the organization is shambles, because that's what Harry Maguire brought. And I didn't see that at first until he got injured. So I knew exactly what we was missing when he wasn't there. So again, with Rafael Varane, 4-time Champions League winner, 1-time World Cup winner, 0 winner in La Liga. That's what we need at the moment. We can't take a risk on Pau Torres and sign him for 51 million, and then we're going to have a problem of, we still need a fast centre back. We still got that issue. We don't want that issue. I'd like to have him, but again, if we have him, let's make sure that Phil Jones is gone and Lindelof is gone. And then bring another defender. If we bring someone like Pau Torres, I still want to see Varane here.
Mr. B, I think you're agreeing, but I'm over in there. What's going on?
The geezer was in my head. Right?
I know. Living rent free in your head right now.
Listen, he said it all there. Right now, we don't need. I say, Pau Torres, yeah, he's better than what we've got, but we should be looking for the best and trying to sign the best. And Varane is one of the best. You know, he walks into our team, you know, all of a sudden, we're big boys. You know, Pau Torres, I'm not going to lie, 23, he's younger, yeah. I can see Man United not buying any of them and getting Ben flipping White. I'll be honest. Because that's what they do. They chat all of this all of this breeze, like they're hype men to get all of the fans excited. And then they give us trash. So, again, until they sign, I do want Varane though. Jesus, can you imagine Varane in our team?
I'd be more excited. I'm happy.
But boy, yeah, I just can't see it happening. I think we're more likely to get Pau Torres. 50 mil euros. What's that? 40 million pound. I suppose it can be done, but I said I'm talking to Alvarez right now, man. I don't think he's saying he's not fast, and I want somebody who's fast. Come on a Monday. What you got for me?
Challenge us.
Yeah, just 2 points. I want Man United. We're going to go for players that want to come and play for Man United, not using us like whoring us out for a new contract or to go to PSG. We want players that want to come to Man United. I'm not denying Varane his quality, and he looks pretty quick and he's good on the ball. He's got it all, and he's so-called world class. But I want players that want to play for Man United. We had this mistake before by marquee signers like Di Maria and guys like that, and Sanchez and thing that don't want to play for Man United, just ruin the whole setup. So it's really important. I hope they're doing this. I hope you're listening, guys, like you listened before. I hope they're listening to us and saying, yeah, this is what was important. And also, I think Varane's done that in the past. I want someone that's going to do it with us in the future. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I like Pau Torres. You're talking about pace. Guys, talking about pace. I'm a central defender. It's not all about pace. It's about positioning, IQ, and organisation.
Okay. I want to ask you.
Varane's got the IQ.
One question. Yeah. If a man's faster than you, what are you going to do, bro? You want us to push. Man United want to play on the halfway line. Yeah? Push up to the halfway line. And you've got a man who's fast. You've got listen, for us to play football, we need to play higher up the pitch. You're not saying that Man United don't need to play higher up the pitch on Monday.
At certain times, you need to be comfortable to do that. Yeah, that's not bad. Liverpool do that, but they can go one-on-one with their two centre-backs. But I'm saying most strikers are faster than the most centre-backs out there.
Right, so why are we going to get another slow one?
I'm not saying slow one. So with Liverpool centre-backs, they're fast. They're both fast. Gomez and Van Dijk. Well, Van Dijk not anymore, probably. They're both fast, but they've also got the wisdom to not be caught out.
Right.
And I think as long as and I'd like to see the evidence. My issue is I'd like to see the evidence where people say, "Oh, we need pace, we need pace." How many times have we been caught out in behind?
We've been caught out so many times.
How many times
with Lindelof?
Last season,
more than 10 times.
More than 10 times.
And if we haven't, you've got to understand where our defenders play. Our defenders play so far back, so deep. There's nobody can pass, bruv. Come on, I can't believe.
You got to remember though, guys. I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna sort of not be on the fence, but I think sort of I'm gonna agree sort of with Monday a little bit, because when you look at some sort of the defense and the defense structure and things like that, not all defense needs a super quick player. If you remember, like Tony Adams,
look what Munzie's writing. Yeah, look what Munzie's writing, please. We do need pace. Yeah, I like.
We have no pace.
We got
we don't even have average speed defenders. Just average pace. We don't have that in the back.
What about
Saka and Luke Shaw?
I'll give you an example about the playing high line. When Eric Bailly plays, we play high line. No. When Lindelof and Maguire play, we don't play high line. Okay. Why is that? I need to know why.
Errol, I'm not interrupting. Can I
go on? You do it, because we're going to come off the subject in a minute. Go on.
This is my area of defense. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I am a scholar of defense on this show. Okay. So if you want to go bump heads with me, that's cool. We can go all day. All right. Positioning. It's like they say speed and timing. You got Pacquiao fighting Errol Spence soon. Pacquiao got the speed, but Errol Spence got the timing. I prefer to have the timing. You got players like Stones and Diaz. Diaz got Player of the Year. Okay, look at the Italian centre backs. They're not getting caught in behind. I know you're saying about pushing up high, but you can still push up high if you're wise enough to, and the team's organised enough.
It's intelligent. It's been intelligent.
Pace. What do you want to see? The thing is with pace, yeah, it's about recovery pace. You're saying you'd like to see balls going behind and someone tracking back. To me, that's not good. You should always have the play in front of you. So you shouldn't have to tracking back and, oh God, life or death.
No, but I'm just saying that when we get into that position where a defender needs to trap back to get the guy, because we can be exposed at times. Let's just say that no one's defense is perfect. You will be exposed. We need to have that ability to do that. That's all I want, just to have the ability to do that.
But that's where the shape, I think, can counter your issue about having pace.
Of course, but we don't have shape at Manchester United. We've got clueless coaches, so we kind of need the pace.
The shape. You agreed, Ivor, and you agreed that Harry Maguire does bring organisation.
Of course,
shape.
yeah.
Yes,
bring another man who's organised that Villarreal defence really well. Who's we can't name 4 of their defenders. I'm sure we can't, but they're very organised. They know how to play. They've got a different style of play, and if they can bring 2 guys like that into the 4, like everyone was cussing Lindelof last season, but I thought he was good with Harry Maguire as a partnership. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because they work well together. They talk. It's an organisation. That's what I'm saying. So if you bring Pau Torres in there, who's upgrade from Lindelof, I'm quite happy that we won't get behind.
But what makes you think that Raphael Varane won't do that as well at Manchester United?
Because my first point was saying I want players that will want to
play for the club.
But what makes you think that he won't come? Because I
he's
remember many years back. No, this is not Sergio Ramos. This is not Cristiano Ronaldo that wants a new contract. Yeah, Sergio Varane feels like he's disrespected by Real Madrid and not valued. But this is a player that wanted to leave last season and made it clear that he wants to leave. He wants a new challenge. Like he's done what he had to do at Real Madrid. He wants a new challenge. So what makes you think that he might not come to Manchester United? He was this close to joining Manchester United back then, before he joined Real Madrid, before Mourinho tapped him up. So what makes you think he might not join for a new challenge?
The reason I don't think he'll come because Sergio Ramos just left. Right, last few years, it's been Sergio Ramos and Varane playing the centre backs. So they're going to get rid of both of them guys, are they? Or are they going to get rid of Ramos and say, right, Varane, you want because Ramos was on big wage. Varane's probably thinking, well, I want that stage now. You need to set me up. So I'm going to tease you and act like I'm leaving. But really, I really want a new contract. So let's see what happens because I don't believe he really wants to come to cold Manchester from Madrid.
As we speak now, Real Madrid already replaced Sergio Ramos with David Alaba, played centre back, and they already have Militao, who was really frequent last season, towards the end of the season. So they already got the makeshift replacements if they want to get rid of Varane and also Ramos.
Keyword makeshift. You said makeshift replacements. Keyword.
They already have the replacement.
Yeah. So guys, let's go through the statement of that now. So the statement is.
Sorry, let me just clear up the page. Okay, Man United are keen to sign a new centre-back this summer, and there's growing belief that the Red Devils could strike a deal for Villarreal's Torres. The report reveals that a move is unlikely to take place before the conclusion of the European Championships next month. Torres has a release clause which will allow him to leave the Spanish outfit for a fee of a region of £60 million. That's 60 million euros, 51 million pound. According to Who Scored, which is a magazine or something, a website, the 24-year-old has won 3.5 aerial duels per game, the most of any defender in the squad. And that's one area where I felt he might be a bit susceptible in the Premiership. But if he's winning aerial duels like that, then yeah, that's even boosts my confidence with this guy.
Okay, so moving on to the next transfer saga at Man United. This is now for a young 17-year-old who's made more appearances for his country than his actual team he plays for. Does anyone want to pronounce the name?
It's Koslowski.
Koslowski. Yep,
yeah, he's like a Bond villain.
But yeah, exactly. He needs to be a Bond villain with that name. And it's, Kasper, come on. Kasper Schmeichel, let's do this. 17 years old, Polish international. At the moment, his valuation is only a 4.5 million euros. The rumours are Man United need, or if we need him, we look into about 8 million for him because we're Manchester United. We come and crawl in. That's what I want. He's only made one appearance so far for Poland in his career.
He's 17.
17. He can play attacking midfield. central midfield, defensive midfield. And his contract expired in 2013. And passing accuracy is about 50%.
2023, you mean?
2023, yeah. Did I say 2013? 2023. Yeah. So let's go on to Mr. B. I know you had stuff to say about this player, so let's talk about it.
I ain't got nothing to say about the player, about you talking about it. Well, look, listen, bro. Don't try and jack me up in here. I don't know anything about him. I know he's 17. The team that he plays for is in Poland, and it's called one name that begins with P. And
Pogon, P-O-G. Yeah.
Yeah, Pogon Svin.
Spins,
like
spins,
that,
yeah, spins, yeah.
Yes,
can't pronounce it.
So, we've been linked with him. I don't understand why we keep buying these 17-year-old players. I'm not being funny. We need first-team players. We need first-team players. Ollie's buying these players, and it's like everything's for the future. Buy a now player. I'm sick of these future players. He might become this. Ollie's not going to be there. He's not going to be there to benefit these players. So why are you buying them? You've got all of these youths. We've got we've got the youths there in the reserves. Buy some first team players. We don't need no 17-year-old players. I'm sorry, we don't.
Ivorian, what do you reckon with the comments from Mr. B? Because I do agree with Mr. B right there. He's spot on with what he's saying, because Ole One isn't going to be there to see these players. And I think Mr. B said it as well. We've got 100 million apparently to spend. And this is what we're doing. We're going to spend certain money on Jadon, Sancho, and then the rest of the money is going to go on young players.
And you know what's so funny? Is he holding midfielder? Is he going to play? Because I know a certain player that we signed 2 right wingers who wasn't ready for the first team. Is this another player that's not ready for the first team? First of all, I've never heard of this player. I didn't even know he was interested in a 17-year-old Polish holding midfielder. I don't know if he's played for Poland right now, earlier on today.
Yeah, he has. He did. Yeah.
I know nothing of this guy, but for us to sign a 17-year-old for 8 million, okay, but is he going to be in the first team? That's my question again. Is he going to be in the first? Are we wasting money for someone for the future in our 100 million budget? Hopefully it's not 100 million, guys, because we will try and sell some of these players if we can, because it's quite hard to sell these players on high wages.
Who's gonna buy our trash, man?
I know. No one wants to buy our trash. Look, we can't even swap Phil Jones for a packet of crisp. You know,
you know, man.
We could be hungry, and a little kid that has a packet of crisp, and I'll give you Phil Jones for this packet of crisp. This little kid will say no. Keep Phil Jones. We can't. I'm just hoping that we will sell some players to add to our fund. But I know absolutely nothing about this Polish guy. If good luck to him if we sign him. I hope he's ready and good enough to come into the first team, because I don't want to see McFred, and I hope he's a wonder kid and everything. I know. I'm hoping that Amundi knows more than me, because hopefully he can make me feel better about this, because I know nothing.
And it goes straight onto you on Monday, because to be honest with you, apart from my research, I know nothing about this kid. I watched him for a little bit, played today, and that's all I can tell you.
On the corner of my street, we've got the local Polish boys who go out, stand on the street drinking. I had a little wine on the way home, and they gave me the update. Now, I've watched this guy. It's been on my radar. I do watch a lot of youth football, and I'm a bit of a championship manager, Don.
Football manager.
So he's been on my radar. Good player, technical player, one of the shining lights coming through Poland at the moment. If you only have to watch him to see that he's got a bit about him, he's very strong. If you look at his legs, I'm not one to study man's legs, but he's very strong, balanced, big thighs, good, strong baller, and he's technically good. I think he's one of the best players in Europe right now at that age for that sort of position. That's how highly I rate him. I'm really pleased that Man United are going for this sort of signing, because it fits our ethos, which we've been doing. He'll be a player who's young, who'll be overawed and say, wow, Man United want me, and really want to try to impress. Going from small club, which Mr. B's going to let us know who what they called. I can't say. From there, Man United. Yeah, exactly. So I think, guys, I'm really impressed by Solo for his research, by bringing him up. I don't know where you heard this rumor, but I'm really excited about him because I think he's a good player. But I don't want this to stifle certain man that we've already got there in that position, talking about Hannibal, Zidane, and the guy known at Nottingham Forest, Ghana as well.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get someone in. But I do think it will cut,
exactly.
it will fill the gaps that we need.
You know what?
This is
Go on.
we got Warner out on loan. We're going to reloan him again, but then we're going to buy a 17-year-old. Keep going. I don't. That's just so Man United.
It is Man United, but it's about evolving. It's about evolving, isn't it? Really, buying the youngsters and having the youngsters ready in case. Because you got to think, we let this play go, and what will happen is in say 2-3 years' time, Chelsea will go pick him up, Liverpool will go pick him up, all these other teams will go pick him up. Why not pick him up now at a cheaper price, and then get him into the United system already?
I'm going to say something. If we had bought Jude Bellingham, how much games would Jude Bellingham have played for us?
Less, because Ollie doesn't know what's good.
He didn't want to
see
I'm
what's
going
good.
to ask you a question. If Jude Bellingham had been bought by us, how much games would he have played?
None.
You didn't want to play for us.
Same amount as Van der Beek.
Yeah.
Just like the way
why is this man going to come
treats
to us?
him.
Because
the man that played us international.
It's Man United, and no one else in Europe is after him apart from Man United.
Listen, you see what
you make good point. You make a good point, Mr. B.
It doesn't matter if we're Manchester United. We're not those guys no more. We're not those guys no more. 10 years ago, we could have called anybody and said, come and play for Man United. You know what? They're coming. Now we have to be overpaying for them. We have to be promising them this or promising them that. Bruv, it's stupid, man. We're Man United. We shouldn't be. This shouldn't be an issue. We should want a player.
Mr. B, does this coincide? We had a show the other week about new staff coming in the background, about youth development staff, Justin Coran. Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Doesn't this coincide with...
Who is this Justin guy? What credentials does he have?
Oh, he's very
Is he a yes man?
Very high.
Is he a yes man?
He's got no. He's got his badges. He's got the UEFA top badge. He's been at Tottenham for a long time. He knows about the England setup under his, and he deals with 23s below. So I think he, on credentials, maybe he's got it. And I think from not that I know this for a fact, but I think he's good with the generational gap. That he's going to close.
39 years old. 39 years
generational
old
gap. He's 39 years old. He'll be able to have a better rapport with the younger players and their mentality these days. I believe
he's going to be a yes man. Why do I say this? Because at the end of the day, you're like the first black guy that's going to Manchester United. And you know how it is for us in a work environment, especially in that type of what industry. So you're gonna have to be a yes man. You can't challenge Ed Woodward. He might get rid of you. You know, he's giving you a token.
Well, Ed Woodward's not there as from July.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a token higher. But I'm proud. I'm happy. I'm happy to see a black man at Manchester United doing these things. But I'm gonna tell him again. Just be careful. Don't say too much. Just do your job and just do your reports. Don't suggest anything to the guys upstairs.
What's his job?
His job
is to develop the under 23s and all the way. I think it's under Mark Dempsey or something. One of the guys. He's the top guy. He's got to report to him, but he's got full control and creative control over the under 23s below. So hopefully this guy, he maybe targeted this guy, Kolowski, Mr. Bond, and he's targeted him to say this is the sort of guy we need to bring in. Because
can I add one thing? Again, what Mr. B was saying, we're going to sign a 17-year-old, but how many youngsters has Oli given chance to consecutively this season and give them good amount of games? Because I believe Hannibal should have played more than just the one game this season.
Five.
Thank you.
Mourinho done way better than that. Louis van Gaal's done way better than that. Oli hasn't really been giving these youngsters that much game time.
5 debuts.
Yeah, but it's only debut. All right, Amondi. Ahmad scored against AC Milan and never kicked a ball again.
How many games do you have? Pelestri.
If you're a player and you do that in a European game, aren't you going to be pissed off that you don't play?
All right, I would say this. You know, I'm not Ollie fan, and I don't think Ollie's one pulling strings here. Okay, it's not. I don't think it's Ollie's decision. He's not that guy. He's a yes man. If you're talking about yes man, Ollie is definitely a yes man. I do agree, but I think we're getting an influx now of quality young players. If you look at Man City, they've just signed a left. If you look at Man City, they've just signed a left-footed Brazilian wizard, skills, chop. With being W, I can't pronounce his name, but he will not be in the first team next year because they got Foden ahead of him and Mahrez. But he's 18, 19, killing it, playing first team football for Brazil, but he will not be playing that much for Man City. It's about development. And if he wants to see out that development stage, so I think
play the system.
Trust the process. We're getting a foundation now with the right staff involved, or we're trying to employ the right people involved. Suddenly we're looking at signing 17-year-old.
We're not employing. We're promoting the right people to go up. You need to. That's the key thing. We're not employing. We're promoting from within.
Justin Corain was employed.
No, he was employed, but everyone else as part of the structure, such as John Myrtle and Darren Fletcher, who was there for 6 months, and then all of a sudden became head of youth development, whatever, technical director.
Yeah, but
was promoted.
You don't refurbish like in mass. You just got to take your time.
You've got to do it slowly.
Build the foundation like so.
No. We didn't do it right.
You grow your afro from scratch, and it's slowly every day you comb it, make it get stronger. And now it's looking nice and fresh. Yeah.
But the thing is that I just want Manchester United are in a position where they just can't be hiring people that are new to the role itself. You should be hiring the best in this position.
In all fairness, he's not new to the role because he's not.
I'm talking about John Myrtle and Darren Fletcher. Sorry. The other guy, he's got his credentials.
Yeah. He's rated.
I know why, because he's black, because he had to work 4 times harder than anyone else. So I know he's got his credentials.
He must be so good at something.
Yeah, he's good because he was meant to. If Eddie Buford got sacked from the position at England manager, he was going to take over. So he was very highly. He came within the ranks.
Palace like England under 21 job.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So guys, on Monday, a little comment for you.
Kulowski, Mr. Bond, is chased by Man United. Man United is set to rival a host of big name European giants to sign Polish referee Kasper, according to reports.
So that's it. That's who we're talking about. Guys, if you're liking the content, please like, please share, please subscribe. And we're going to go on the last part now. And I don't know whether or not on Monday I want to hit any questions or comments out.
Yeah, there's a lot of comments coming in. I'm just going to do a little quick summary because I want to say big up to Muncie. He's
big up, respect.
Ivorian Coast or Ivorian Coast.
He's talking about Sancho.
Yeah,
Ivorian Spice.
Spice nice. Channel. Look him up, top man. As you know, with the panel we'll be discussing tonight, you can see he knows his stuff. He's happy with a CDM and Sanchez and Torres, and he thinks Di Maria is definitely a snake. Going on now to Luca's life. He says hi. Yeah, we're all good, Luca. He's an Arsenal fan. Tune into Luca's life. Big him up. He's saying here we'd like to see Ramos at Man United.
No, forget that.
Not going to happen. Let's go. Let's big up Miss Melina.
Miss Melina, big up. Respect.
She's one of our respected. Yeah.
Condolences, Melina.
Yeah, condolences to all of us, from all of us on the channel.
Big up.
Big up.
And also congratulations, because someone like Melina is demonstrating that you can handle these things with class, and she is a winner in life. So big up,
Melina. Big up. Respect, Melina.
She's bigging us up as always. So he's saying who regarding the Polish guy. No one seems to know who he is. Everyone's saying that Portugal scored a penalty. They have. They're 1-0 up. Love it if the Germans finish bottom. Big up Rich Sports.
Richard Sports. Check Rich Sports out about 10:15, 10:30 tonight. Big up Rich Sports.
The Dave Letterman of
late night show.
The late night show, guys.
late night show.
Yes.
And Ahmad should have played a lot more last season. He agrees with you guys, Mr. B.
I like Munzie.
Munzie's my boy, you know. Munzie's my boy.
Is Munzie a Man United supporter?
Yes, he's my boy.
Man. Look how much
he's a Man United fan.
Yeah. I must agree. I've seen his comments and I'm nodding. Okay, I'll help. I'm like this. Yes. Agree with you. Anyway, that's the comments, Solo. Over to you.
Okay, and then the last but not least, guys, if you're watching, please hit that share, subscribe button with the Man United agenda. And the last comment we're going to put up tonight is going to be on Monday, if you wouldn't mind taking away.
Can you remove the Kalowski at the bottom, please? Thank you very much. Man United has announced 4 pre-season friendly matches in preparation for the new season. Solskjaer and his coaches and players will return to the ION training complex to commence pre-season training before being reunited with club legend Wayne Rooney to play against Derby County at Pride Park on the 18th of July. Should I do this in my Jim Ross voice?
Yes, please.
A week-long UK training camp will take place and lead up to facing QPR at the Kyron Prince Stadium on the 24th of July before returning to Old Trafford to meet Premier League newcomers Brentford on the 28th of July and Everton on the 7th of July. Be there or be square. It's the main event. Tune in. Oh, yeah, brothers.
That was brilliant. Guys.
That's the first time I've heard that.
This is the Man United agenda. Please hit that share, subscribe button. We're trying on the road to 200 subscribers, guys. It would be really appreciative if you could hit that button for us, please, with support. And let's go to I've Over and Spice, because we all know where all of us are, but we don't know where he is. So where can we find you?
Guys, you can find me on my channel, which is Red United TV. Subscribe to that. And also, please follow the official Instagram account of Red United TV, which is Red United TV 1, baby. Not the baby, but the Red United TV 1. Yeah. But yes, you can find me there. Subscribe, smash that like button. And also remember to smash this like button. Remember to share, as always, because why? Sharing is caring. And I always say sharing Ivor and Spice is caring as well, guys.
Thank you. And guys, absolutely love the show tonight. That was the Man United transfer show. I know the big game's on and we're missing it, but that's why we're being quick tonight with it. We've been very quick. I know unprofessionalism, but
we are yes men to you, Solo.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, they are.
No.
It's yes.
Yes, sir.
You're like the man from Del Monte.
Oh God, no, but guys, thank you so much for helping, supporting as always. And remember, tune in. We'll be back on Friday night at 8 o'clock again. And I think we're gonna have Big Phil on. OS will be back on with us, and I believe Brit will be with us.
Just one more thing, you're skipping my quiz show. How dare
sorry.
you? Okay,
Tomorrow
dare
night.
you?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, should I build it up in the Jim Ross?
Build it up.
Yes.
Oh yeah, brothers. Tomorrow night, tune in. 8:30. It's Omwandi Juma and Solo. We're delivering the quiz again. The Football Mastermind on the spot show. If you're not there, you'll be square. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, brother. And then guess who we got on tomorrow? We got a fellow Manchester United fan that will be taking the hot seat.
You're gonna get crushed, man.
And guys, and guys, if you're watching and you'd like to get involved, please contact Paxton Road on Twitter. Also, the United Agenda on Twitter. Contact on Monday, Mr. B on Twitter, and let us know if you want to get involved with it. This quiz show is for all football fans, not just Manchester United fans. So far, we've had a Spurs fan, Sam Spurs for Life, got 6 out of 12. Then we have
Arsenal fans,
Mr. Silver Fox got 7, so he's sitting on the leaderboard. And then tomorrow we got Adam the Mank, Crazy Mank, will be on tomorrow night, and he's hoping to beat these guys. So, big up Mr. Silver Fox, top of the leaderboard.
Green jacket.
He's got a green jacket.
Warm.
He's got a green jacket, so keep it warm because I think the Crazy Mank's coming for it. But guys, it's been an absolute pleasure as always. Have a lovely evening, and we'll be back tomorrow night at 8:30 for On the Spot. Thank you, guys.